evening, everybody. Happy Friday evening. It's 7:30 and we've just got back from doing a food shop. And I'm just putting the food out on the side. And what is the first thing I always say when I flip the camera around and I say the usual 3 milks? So there isn't a usual 3 milks because I forgot to pick milk up. Of all the things to forget, I didn't pick up milk. I'll tell you why. There was a lady stood right in front of the milk and she was just getting her milk. So I started to get the girls milkshakes, thinking once I pick the milkshake up, she'll have moved and I can go and get our milk. And then I forgot. So now I've got all of the shopping, but minus the golden ingredient of milk. We haven't got any milk. We've been to Sainsburys and oh, they didn't last long. I just bought those.
I'll get one.
We've been to Sainsburys and Aldi, and I'm going to do Sainsburys first, then I'm going to do Aldi. So no milk. Straight on to meat and meals for the week. There's not a great deal here, but I do have enough meals to last us the whole week, just not a lot of fresh meat. So I've got 1 large pack of chicken breast. That is doing, what is that doing, Kev? Greek chicken bowls. There'll probably be a couple of breasts left over. Meatballs, those were reduced to £3.99. You were wrong, not £3.50, £3.99. A mince, that's doing lasagna. We've got some bacon. I've got another one of those in the fridge as well. And this was reduced to £2.05. Me, Kev, Reese, Jamie and Brooke haven't eaten yet this evening. So Kev's going to make Hunter's chicken paninis and chips for our dinner, which I'm very much looking forward to. Not as much as Kev's looking forward to it. He can't wait for me to waffle on, get this done, so he can pack it away and then we can have dinner. I've got 2 packs of pepperonis. They're currently on Nectar price for £2, and 1 pack of the fridge raiders, but it's the 5 pack, and they're on Nectar for, actually I can't remember, £1.30 I think maybe, but that's the 5 pack, not the 3 pack. I've got some Buttersoft, their version of Lurpak. Last week we had, last week it wasn't quite payday. Last week was that week before payday when you're like, oh gosh, we're running low on everything, including money. So we had the really cheap butter, so I've gone back to the Buttersoft on payday week. We've got some Cathedral City cheese, some coleslaw that was reduced to 74p, so we're going to have that this evening with our paninis. That's normally £3. That's gone up massively since like last summer. I used to buy it all the time because it is my favourite, but not at £3 I don't. I've got a single cream. One of the meals we're having this week, which we've already got, is halloumi, and I'm doing Marry Me Halloumi. I'm also doing a Meals of the Week video this week, so all of these meals will be in that video, but I wanted single cream for that meal. Milkshakes, the Yazoo ones are on Nectar for £1.20. Now, Sienna told me the other day she does prefer the Happy Monkey ones, but the Happy Monkey ones are a lot higher in sugar, so the Yazoo ones are much better. And that's why she prefers the Happy Monkey ones, because obviously they're more full of sugar. Then I've got some Greek yogurt. That gets used for breakfast with granola, but I also need it, or I don't need all of it, I need like a dollop of that for the Greek chicken. I've got some Baby Bells, only 6 of those. I've got some cheese strings already in the fridge. Oreo yogurts for the little ones to have for dessert one day. And some Parmesan, that is to go in the Marry Me chicken. And some garlic breads to go with lasagna. Another meal this week is going to be omelettes because it's just a favourite. Although we just bought 1 bag of chips in Aldi and I should have bought a 2nd bag because I'm going to do omelette and chips. I do have some potatoes left, so maybe I can just make some chips. But either way, we're going to have omelettes, and Jamie eats an absolute ton of eggs at the moment. So this probably won't even be enough. We'll probably end up still needing to get even more because Jamie eats 3 eggs for his breakfast. I've got garlic chicken Kievs for, they were on my Nectar price, £1.89 a box. So I said to Kev, that's quite a cheap dinner one night with some, as it is on the picture, some new potatoes. So that could be another meal. When I do the Marry Me halloumi, not everybody likes halloumi, so I've got some corn We had corn yesterday, or the kids did, as a curry, and they absolutely loved it. They said they preferred it to having chicken. That was £1.25 a bag on Nectar, so because it was so cheap, I picked up 3 bags. The fruit snack ice lollies, Sienna's already eating, and I don't know why they're there, because they weren't fresh. They were from the dry goods aisle. Apple juices. I think that's everything, fresh and frozen. Then on to cupboard items. I've got 4 bottles of sparkling water, a bottle of squash. I've still got quite a lot of squash left from the last bottle I bought, and a bottle of ordinary water Kev wanted to take to work tomorrow, and I got a pack of 24 Pepsi Max, although one of them had a hole in it. As Kev was getting out of the car, it was spraying him, so that's why it's not full at the moment. Those are on Nectar price for £9. Cereal wise, I didn't get a lot because I got some last week. I've just got some of this low sugar berry granola. Now, you know how I like a good granola, especially that Lizzie's one. The Lizzie's one is currently £4.50 and hasn't been on Nectar for ages. And there was just rubbish Nectar deals, none of our usuals. So I thought we'd just give this one a go. It's only £2.30, I think it was. Porridge I make myself, you know, with just porridge oats and milk. But Reese finds that far too tricky for himself in the morning before he goes to work. So he asked if I could get some of these sachet ones he can chuck in the microwave. So those are for him. I've got ketchup, coffee. I never know if we need coffee because I don't drink it, or tea. And the other day, Brooke said to me, next time you go shopping, can you get tea? And then Kev was like, oh, I'm glad I'm shopping with you because I need coffee and you wouldn't have bought it because obviously you don't know we need it. I've got some pesto, some mayo, 4 packs of basmati rice. Tomorrow evening, me and Kev are going out for an Indian with some friends because it's our anniversary, and Kev's making chicken balls, sweet and sour sauce and egg fried rice for all of the kids. They're going to be left at home. I've got some custard, some tuna. I picked up custard just because the other day we had for dessert, what did we have? I can't even remember what it was, but it was we needed custard. And Kev went down to the local shop and the custard was like extortionately expensive. It was on a Sunday, so all the big shops were shut. And he said it was ridiculously expensive. So I thought if I buy that and put it in the cupboard, if ever we need it, it's there ready. So we don't have to go to the local shop again and spend a fortune. It's bugging me now though. I can't remember what we had with custard. I got a big bag of penne, some breadsticks, some Ritz crackers, chicken and beef stock pots, some tomato puree, spaghetti to go with the meatballs, paninis. We've got 3 in the cupboard. So we use up those 3 tonight before we open the new packet. In fact, I'm going to need more than 3 tonight because there's 5 of us left to eat today. But yeah, I only picked up 1 packet because they just don't last once the packet's open, so you need to eat them pretty quick once you open them. I've got 2 packs of protein bagels. Normally I get the seedy ones, which these are seedy as well, but they didn't have any. They had these ones, so I've got 2 packs of those. Those are on Nectar for £1.25. I've got some pita breads, crisps. I've got Discos, Whatsits and Knick Knacks and Ridge Cut. Quite a lot of crisps because Summer is back at college, so she needs a lunchbox. Reese has taken a lunchbox to work, so I just picked up a few more than usual. And then I did pick up another pack in Aldi, you'll see in a minute. And then Kev picked up these Cheez-Its, so I've never seen those before. Cheesy, thin and crispy snapped cheese and chilli. So he's going to give those a go. I got 2 packs of pasta and sauce, cheese and broccoli. This is yum. I say this if I buy this all the time. If I open that, I will eat the entire packet. I love it. Whitworth shots, some mini gingerbread men, Kit Kats. I got these for Riley, the Belvita soft bakes. Got some more chocolate bars down here, some nutty nuggets and some chewy caramel. Riley was most annoyed when I told him the other day he can't take the nutty ones to school because there is somebody with a peanut allergy. So he was not impressed. Kit Kats Kev picked up for himself, and me and him just ate 1 each on the way home. Biscuits, got fig rolls, shortbread, pink wafers, and these that look absolutely delicious. Cadbury's Crunchy Melts. They were on Nectar and they just caught my eye. Just caught them in the corner of my eye and I was like, yep, they're going in the trolley. Sienna is absolutely desperate for me to vlog the items of clothing that I got because she really wants to go and try them on. So they eyed these up in there the other day. They're like super soft, sort of like, not tracksuits, they're not jogging bottoms. Well, what would you call them, Summer?
Pyjamas.
Kev said they look like pyjamas. Loungewear, that's the word I was looking for. They're lovely, soft loungewear, and they're on 3 for 2, and they're flared, which the girls are absolutely loving anything flared at the moment. Bella came over the other day wearing something very similar, and I was like, you look so cosy in that. And then we went into Sainsburys and saw this outfit, which was very similar. And I said to the girls, when it's payday and it's 15% off for colleague discount, I will pick them up. So I've got age 9 for Felicity and age 6 for Sienna, and they're also on the 3 for 2. So I was just going to have one item free, and then Kev was like, you might as well just buy one more thing so you can then have another item free. So also on the 3 for 2, there wasn't a great deal of choice, so I got the girls a new t-shirt each. So Sienna's got the one with the sequin heart and Felicity's got one with a bow, and they were £6 each. So it worked out that we paid for the loungewear sets and the t-shirts were free. But Sienna is absolutely desperate to now go and try this loungewear set on. You can go and try it on, yeah. Non-food items, we've got some lager, some toilet roll, some washing powder. I do need cleaning products, but I need to put that through on a separate receipt, so I will do that over the weekend at some point. And then we've got some shower gels, some shampoo. I did go to Home Bargains last week and spend more money than I should have, and got a huge thing of conditioner, which is on like a pump. So I've got loads of conditioner, and then when I come to needing to buy conditioner again, I'm going to refill the bottle with the pump because it means the girls use a little bit less. Kev picked up some of this mouthwash, some bubble bath, and I spent way too long in the vitamin aisle looking for new vitamins for Felicity. She really does not like the Well Kid ones. They are quite powdery. So I compared the Well Kid to all of the other ones to try and find the best thing with the same amount of like vitamin D, etc. in them. This actually has either the equivalent or more than what's in Well Kid. So we got those ones. They were £10. They were also on 3 for 2, but I didn't want to do the 3 for 2 offer because obviously I don't know if she's going to like them. But I think she'll probably like them more than she did the Well Kid ones. She absolutely hated those. Not a huge deal on the fresh front. I've got some new potatoes to go with the Marry Me chicken, some tender stem to go with the Marry Me chicken, and those herbs are for the Greek salad bowl, which will also, I should have bought more potatoes. I need these to go with the Marry Me, not Marry Me chicken, the Marry Me halloumi, and with the Greek potato bowls. So I am going to have to go and get some more baby potatoes. And then I've got some salad bits. I've got some bistro salad, iceberg, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some beetroot. And then I've got some apples. I've got quite a lot of fruit in the fridge because I did do a top-up shop. What day did I do that top-up shop? Thursday? Something like that. It was only a couple of days. No, Wednesday evening I did a £50 shop in Sainsburys. So I have got quite a few bits already. So yeah, that's it. That is my pitiful amount of fresh produce. Go on then, show everybody. Do your best twirl. Oh, you look so cosy. It looks really comfy. Is it nice? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good, because you really need to go to bed. Oh, wow.
When could you do that?
See, I've been practicing my gymnastics, Daddy. Whoa. Super flexible. Oh, watch your foot. Ouch, is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
And then on to Aldi. I got 2 bags of these chicken balls. That's what the kids are having for their dinner tomorrow night. So Kev will make sweet and sour sauce. He does make an epic sweet and sour sauce. And then we'll do egg fried rice. And I also got some of these large vegetable spring rolls. So that will make for some very happy children, especially a very happy Bella tomorrow evening when they get to have that. and that's me softening up Bella and Summer because they've got to babysit so that we can go out for an Indian for our anniversary. I've got some skin on fries. These are really nice. We've had these from Aldi before. We're going to have some of those with our panini tonight. I've got some ciders for Reese and some ice lollies. These are £1.35 a box, which is pretty reasonable, I think. Also, how absolutely delicious does this look? Fajita Melt Kit, Old El Paso one, and it was £2.99, and I just looked at it and thought, that it says it's limited edition. I thought that looks delicious. Some avocado, some chicken. Oh, that actually does look so yummy. So I thought I might make that for lunch one day. I've got some of these whipped split pots, which is their version of the, are they Muller? Which are the ones I usually buy if they're on offer. But you get 6 in there, whereas the other ones you only get 4. I've got 2 of the squidgy yogurts for the girls. I've got some sweet potato pakoras. Me and Brooke really like those. And I also got these butternut squash tomato and basil falafels. I've got some hummus, sun-dried tomatoes ×2. So I said to Kev, I need a jar of sun-dried tomatoes for when I do the Marry Me halloumi. And they are so expensive in Sainsburys. A jar is £3. It was like £3.50 for a jar. And in Aldi, that jar was £1 something. I'll have a look in the receipt in a minute. But Kev had already picked up some fresh ones, just in case he didn't have any jarred ones. And then he said, well, don't put the fresh ones back, because I'll eat those anyway. So that's why I got 2 lots of those. I've got some Greek-style salad cheese for the Greek salad bowls. I always just buy the Essentials cheap one because it's really mild, whereas if you buy a more expensive one, it's got a lot more taste to it, which the younger ones don't particularly like. So that's how I just go for the cheapest one. Also got some soft cheese because I forgot to pick it up in Sainsburys. I've got some sourdough. That shelf in Sainsburys, sourdough, was completely empty, so I did manage to pick that up in Aldi. I've got Kev's got some of these caramel crunch. He fancied those. He says they look like toffee crisp, and they're the other crisps I picked up because they do their own version of, it does say they're new, I'm new, beef hula hoops, and the girls love a beef hula hoop, so I picked up more crisps. So I actually ended up with quite a lot of crisps and not a lot of vegetables this week. I've got lots of chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate and dark chocolate to go in the baking cupboard. We've got some foil, some cling film, some bin bags and some razors. And that, I believe, is everything. For meals of the week, we have got Greek chicken bowl, chicken balls and eggy rice. This is in no particular order. Lasagna, Marry Me halloumi / corn, for the ones that don't like halloumi. A barbecue. Not cooked on a barbecue because we've got no charcoal left, but we do have in the freezer, I think there's about 6 burgers, several chicken skewers, something else, like all bits and bobs that we have put in the freezer because we haven't used it in the week that we bought it in, and we're like, we need to eat it up because we're moving into like autumn winter meals and it won't get eaten otherwise. So we're going to do like a indoor barbecue, omelette and chips, and chicken Kiev. So that's 7 meals. So it didn't look like there was a lot there, but with what we've got already, the halloumi and the barbecue stuff, we have got enough meals for the whole week. So it came to, a bit confusing, but my new budget for food shopping, as obviously the prices have gone up and up and up, is 175. So it used to be between 150. Oh, there's vanilla extract as well. That was lurking in the bottom of the bag. This is another thing that's really expensive in Sainsburys, vanilla, and really cheap in Aldi, but Aldi don't often have it because it's so cheap there, and I noticed it was there as I walked past, so I grabbed some of that. So yeah, where was I? I usually would say my budget was somewhere between 150 and 170, but now I've set myself a budget for the upcoming month because when it's our like payday, we put aside a monthly budget for food, diesel, you know, we look at what we've got coming up in the month, like any birthdays, any school trips, college trips, all of that sort of thing, and we organise our finances. So we did that this morning, and I put aside a budget of £175 a week and see how we get on, because it hasn't been going very far. So it gets a bit confusing because I pay the shopping budget off of a credit card, so that no matter what, that card only gets used for food. So therefore, whatever could happen within the month, we've always got that money aside for food. But I obviously put clothing in the trolley, and that is something that is on the budget. The finances for this month is new clothing. Everyone's going to need something because we're moving into a new season. So I ended up doing the Aldi bit on my bank card and everything else on the credit card in Sainsburys. So Sainsburys came to £218.36. It then took off the £15. Oh, it took off £15. So we must have got something else a bit cheaper. For the 2 for 3, or the 3 for 2, 2 times 3 for 2, took off £15, bringing it down to £203.36. Then we took off colleague discount, which is currently 15%, which took off £30.50, making it £172.86. There we go, at the bottom. So, we worked out that the clothing was, after discount, was £39.10. We also had the vitamins, which I would have bought on a separate bit of monthly budget. So we worked out we still had like £40-ish in the food budget. And then Aldi came to £45.82. So we went over budget by about a £5, which, you know, isn't too bad. That's not terrible. Worse things could have happened, but I don't think we did too bad considering we were shopping together. Normally, if we're both shopping, it's a recipe for disaster.
I didn't put much in the trolley.
We were both shopping and you were really hungry because we haven't had tea yet. So I don't think we did too bad to only go over by a £5. What was I going to look at the price of? I said something a minute ago, I'd look at the price. Oh, the jar of sun-dried tomatoes was £1.59. That's like £2.
It's the same as the fresh one.
Yeah, but it's about £2 cheaper than the cheapest ones they had in Sainsbury's were £3.60, something like that. Yeah. So it's a couple of quid cheaper. So yeah, it's not too bad. I don't think we did too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, that's this week's grocery haul. I'm also going to do a meals of the week. I know I've said that before, but I really am going to do it this week. So that will start with tomorrow's dinner. And then I will endeavour to continue and get a whole week of meals in a video. But thank you for watching today's video. Kev is looking at me as if to say, please shut up so I can cook us dinner. So thanks for watching and we will see you all very soon.